EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Set. 19. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. They gonna need some therapy after this.
I'm so used to using the other buttons to adjust my line,
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively.
Yeah, but now you got to use the directional pad to move your linebackers.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Yeah.
3rd and long, it's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon.
I'm winning the battle.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that.
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Whitney merciless in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Maher able to put this one through, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Malik Collins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
A first down carry now for Miller.
And he's quick.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Throwing on third down, Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Here's Elliott. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh yeah, I thought
Ezekiel
was gonna do
Elliott,
nothing.
82 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it,
I mean, you just gotta know how to use like certain teams, man. Like a lot of people don't really know how to use their own teams.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because
you gotta run a team. You gotta get the running game going first, and then set up play action. Like with the Rams, dude, their quarterback ain't that good unless his running game is going, and then he gets that play action.
2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're doing.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be
2-2 on Madden, you know that?
I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Watson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personnel.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it.
Oh, good pick.
After one, it's 9-0. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 2nd and 12. Watson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson going deep for Hopkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught.
Oh, good shit, dude. I was right there. That was a good window.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hopkins is a beast.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Miller. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by George Iloka. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Prescott. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's Elliott, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now this throw caught left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw it.
No, return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
On
3rd down, it's Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And now here is another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Thanks, man. I'm trying to pitch a shutout.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Hey, I watched the thing the other day. I tagged Devon in it about how they were talking about we could have two 1,000-yard receivers or a 1,000-yard running back with Freeman and shit. Because our offensive line's good. They kept a lot of defensive pieces that we
likely
needed.
Time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Yeah.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. So plenty more to see.
It kills it, man. All
right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
The hit stick, it goes low, man, so we hurdles like crazy.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Yeah.
Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They run with Morris. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 31, Prescott, wide open receiver, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On first down, Elliott. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break.
And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Going to throw deep for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting him in jeopardy right now.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that. They get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's Watson.
He's letting this one go for Fuller and almost intercepted. That would have been his third pick in this game alone. Instead, fourth down.
He's doing pretty good.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Punt it, man.
What's
that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw is Watson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession.
All right, man. Oh, yeah. Who's that?